Hey guys, I am Jeff the Homestead Dad, and welcome to the Homestead. This morning, I'm gonna head out and milk. I'm really gonna hope that she's past that afterbirth, but we will find out. Come on, let's go see. Actually, before we do that, I need to take the garbage and recycling out. I didn't want to put them out last night because it was so windy that I was afraid they would just blow over and make a mess and the animals will get them. The good news is, I think I can see afterbirth, I think. But Prudy is up and she's eating. I'll show you guys. She's moving around. I'm hoping she comes over for milking. So I'm gonna milk her quick and then I'll call the vet. Ruth had suggested a vet. But yeah, I mean, last night it was so windy and it brought in the cold weather. It is really chilly here right now. I was actually afraid the big bad wolf was gonna huff and puff and blow our house down. Anyway, I'm gonna take the garbage out and then go milk, and then we'll see what the vet says. Well, I just got finished milking. She was a champ. She stood there. It took me a really long time to get her emptied, but I filled this bucket up. I think this is a 2.5 gallon bucket. It's at least a 2 gallon bucket, and it's almost full. So I had to work on those back two teats for quite a while. Sorry about the breeze. So I'm gonna feed this to the pigs, then I'm gonna call the vet. She didn't pass the afterbirth, but she was more interested in eating, which I thought was good. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got off the phone with the vet, and she said we should wait another day. She said normally with milk cows, they give it 72 hours, especially since, hey, please don't pull my arm. Especially since she doesn't have a calf, which would be crying for milk, and Prudence would be licking her and kind of getting that oxytocin going. I'm trying to do that job by milking her. So, sweetheart, every time you pull on my arm, you move it. If you want me in, I can get you in. What do you want to say? Nothing? Okay. So, anyway, we're going to give it another day. Again, today when I was milking her, it seemed like she was contracting a little bit. Hopefully that'll work. We'll see what happens. I also wanted to mention, so I knew my hands would probably need to get back into the, the habit of milking. So my hands have been a little bit tired. But my hamstrings have been on fire, just not being used to squatting down like that every day, twice a day for milking. They apparently tightened quite a bit up, so I'm out of milking shape, whatever that is. Hey guys, I've got a quick question for you. So you saw my videos about the target outside and shooting the handguns. I got a rifle. This is never going to become a gun channel, but there will become times where I do gun reviews, and that's just something I'm going to do. I'm going to do the videos. But my question for you guys is, would you rather me do the videos that have to do with guns and shooting in a separate video, like separate from the daily vlog where I talk about the cows and the kids and swimming and all the busy stuff that we do, or just include them in there? I'm going to try to put a poll. I think I can click on a poll up there. So let me know what you guys think, because if most people would rather me do them in a separate video, I'll go ahead and do that. No big deal. So baby's sleeping. I'm gonna go out and find Prudy, probably milk her, see if that afterbirth has come off or has expelled. Hopefully it happens before tomorrow morning so I don't have to call the vet, but if it doesn't, I'll end up calling the vet and doing what's best for the animals. So let's go see. I think I told you guys I was having trouble with a back quarter. Found something this morning that seems to work. It's more of like a stripping motion than a squeezing motion. I'm gonna try to show you with my camera if I can. So you guys can probably see right there, it's still hanging out. The vet gave us until tomorrow morning before she thought she might need to come out. See my hat's up funny. So for those of you guys who are just new to the channel, it's really cold out. It's probably 20 degrees, the wind chill in the single digits. But in here, it's really comfortable. So this wall faces east. We've got the north and south walls are sided. This is a common wall with the chicken coop. And then the tarp has about 2/3 of this wall covered. Prevailing wind normally comes from the north and west, so we don't get any real wind coming in through here. And honestly, even when it was single digits without wind last year, I never got cold when I was in here. Now, out of here is another story altogether, but when I'm in here milking, I'm standing next to a several hundred pound, I don't know, maybe 1,000 pound animal who's creating heat, and I'm leaning up against her, and I'm, you know, moving my hands, so my hands never got cold. Anyway, while I was milking her again, I got probably another gallon or so. You can see right there in that bucket. And while I was milking her, she had what, you know, seems like another contraction. Like I've told you guys, normally when I would milk her last lactation, she wouldn't poop or pee hardly at all. Well, now every time I'm milking, she's pooping and peeing, and I think it's because she's getting that oxytocin going, and she's got the urge to kind of get that stuff out of there. So she is a wonderful, wonderful cow. She stands there so nicely. She, you know, even when she's done eating, she's been standing there for me, not moving, letting me put her feet where they're supposed to be, and then for the most part keeping her feet where I need them. So I'm heading back inside. Hopefully the baby isn't awake, and see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this is going to be a 2-day video. I have basketball tonight where I play, and I don't get done until 10:30, and I don't get home until 11. So I'm not going to edit a video after that. I'm going to try to get to bed. You want to say hi, bud? He's wearing Daddy's hat and keeping his hands in his pocket so they stay warm. So yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get good news, and Prudence passes that afterbirth. I just checked her, and it's still hanging out. Actually, Chaz is going to milk tonight, so, and then I'll milk tomorrow morning. Hopefully, between one of those two milkings, she passes it. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.